Welcome to the Ecovillage Tamera tour, which is a video where I'm gonna be showing you the experience that I had during the few days that I could be there as a journalist, giving you a glimpse of how life is in Tamera. Ahoj!
Gib mir diese Kraft, die ich brauch, oh yo. Oh ja, bitte gib mir diese Kraft, die ich brauch, oh yo, yo.
And food, delicious. There's the world that we create, and there's the world that has created us. These two worlds must come together. This is the goal of our journey, and that's so beautiful. It's like, if I reflect this from my life, it's like, okay, the world where I was born, where I grew up in Luxembourg, the culture, the whole socialization that came along with it, which is good to honor, but at the same time to create something new and to bring this together and make it one.
To celebrate this shift of seasons, going into the darker phase of this year, lighting our first fire together in the cultural center.
This is home, where I belong. In this voice, in this song. So we have experienced the Sunday matinee now together, and I would love to know what this Sunday matinee means for you as Tamera and for you personally as Irma.
Yeah. In general, it's like this. We meet every Sunday. There's a community happening, and we meet always for a geistig topic, more or less, yeah, and to raise you up for Sunday. And this matinee now, it was very special because Monica, her husband died 9 weeks ago, and she offered us a very intimate view of this. And I know her very well, and for her it was not easy to show this intimacy, what she really means, and especially the intimacy of love, that is not you and me, but it's love for the world, or in the world, in daily life, in every moment. So this she experienced during the dying process of her husband. Yeah,
Okay.
and she showed us.
Okay, and if you look at all the history of, or the many times that you have been in a Sunday matinee, could you maybe state some of the moments that you still remember that are also very alive? Now, apart from today, which was very amazing, yeah, maybe some examples, just very shortly, of Sunday matinees, or like, do you sing? You sing songs? You also make prayers. What else do you do in Sunday matinee? Is it like a structured?
The structure is like this. We always are singing and try to get a kind of nice
Community feeling, maybe.
community feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Community feeling with spirit.
So here we have some of their compost toilets, and I must say, of all the places that I visited until now, these just look clean and neat and lovely to be, giving you nice holy poo. What we can see here is the plan. Terra Preta container compost toilet. So there's a system, looks very interesting. So basically, well, here's the toilet, right? Here the poo comes in, also the pee. Some toilets don't separate pee and poo. Here it comes in, and there's a drainage at the end, so the liquid will get off. Something for the smell, so this is basically the ventilation pipe. And yeah, at the bottom here is also this kind of stainless steel grid where the liquid gets separated from the hard stuff, the poo. And yeah, actually it's written here. So the mixture is 1/3 charcoal, 1/3 wood chips, and 1/3 compost, what you just saw over here. Yeah, for those that don't know compost toilets, right, there's a bucket here, that's the toilet, and then it goes inside. Of course, sanitation is in place. All the tampons and everything that is not organic matter has to be thrown in the bucket, very important. The paper in this case comes in, so I guess it's biodegradable, and it will be a part of the mix later. So yeah, for me these toilets just look deliciously fine. Here's the mix, so whenever it's empty you can just grab some of the charcoal wood chips, and yeah. So here's one of their main transportation tools. Alright, so we're driving in one of the club cars. This one is electric, right? Yeah, it's electric. What I don't understand so much, and which might also be something that I wouldn't do, is having cars inside. Like, I understand that for transportation it's needed, but then maybe you can make a parking at the entrance, and then have like these bikes with these cargo bikes basically, or horses with, well, horses are maybe a bit difficult, but I think bikes with boxes is very easy to have. And yeah, that's just something that I see that I would change. Most of the people live in these caravans because Tamera had they have a struggle with construction permissions.
The administration and the government, the local government, they realized we build a village here, and you cannot just build a village. We develop a village, and with roads, with everything, with water, they saw everything. And we were growing, and they knew that's not possible. Nowhere in the world you can just build a village out of yourself, without legal, without being legalized and belonging to an administrative area. And so we got the building stopped. They said, you stop building, nothing else. Nothing else. So we couldn't build houses. We had our caravans, and therefore we still have caravans, yurts, or domes, yeah, something like this, but mainly caravans. And we have plans how we want to live and build. And since then since some years, 3-4 years, we are now in a process with the local government to say we want to do a legalizing process to become a village that is allowed to stay here with all buildings we want to have. Wow. We want to exchange caravans through buildings. Wow. And they said yes. And that's already quite something. Wow. They said, yes, we go with you in this process. And then we got tasked, develop a future plan. How will Tamera look like in 20, 30 years? How much buildings? Every building you have to name. Where are living areas, workshops, streets, everything. Everything. A village plan. You need to develop a village on a plan for the next 30 years. We did. And an architecture team is now in conversation with the government to do this process from local to every area, the ecological departments, the nature reserve departments, every department, education, everyone has to agree and say we can go along, we can go along, we can go along. From the local ones where we belong to Lisbon, to the national parliament. They all have to agree. You can imagine that's a process of years. But we said we want. If we get the permission and the acknowledgement to develop this village, it will have an impact for every eco-village, at least in Europe. At least in Europe, because they can always say there is one in Portugal that has the permission.
Really beautiful scenery and art all around. We all come from the same source. And then after the caravans, there are also some huts like these.
Hello! We are here in the house, or the art house, on the so-called Art Mountain here in Tamera. And it's a very intimate place. Most of the times we use it for our own community. We make art times outside, sometimes here we meet, and with a group of 20, 30 people, 10 days or 2 weeks or 1 week or several days. And you see here all the, it's more like a museum, no? So a lot of paintings are already here since quite a time. Some are new, a lot of paintings from me. Yes.
Wow.
That's it.
Thank you very much. A lot of water bodies are all around Tamera. There's the big one, of course, but also smaller ones like these.
So this is the oracle source, and it's really the original place where Tamera emerged, or where we knew that this impulse for peace shall be here with this land and these waters, and where also we received the name Tamera, source of the source. And it's a place that I guard since many years together with another woman, also learning to pray with the water and what it means to be caretaking for water and source.
A lot of vegetation, trees, plants, water, animals running freely, like we saw with the wild boars. Messages all around. And more caravans. Yeah, one message that I saw in the art center is basically talking about the regular norm of family life, that it will take you, one day it will take you to sacrifice your own self-development. So it's like, I'm not sure if I translated it fully and correctly, so don't take it word by word, but basically it says that if you follow the regular family path given by society, that you basically sacrifice your own self ascension, or how do you say that, self actualization. Exactly. Yeah, here we can see another hut. Wow! Ein Häuschen für deine Maracuja.
Ja, weil die mag es nicht gerne, wenn da zu viel Sonne hinkommt.
Okay.
Und jetzt baue ich ihr ein Schattenhäuschen.
Wow, schön.
Ja, das ist meine Hütte. Komm. Ja. Hübscher. Jo, hier ist noch der Kaffee von heute Morgen. Portugiesisch lernen.
Schön. See a big house where the tree is built in. Yeah, one of the vehicles that I used to work. One of the compost toilets. Yeah, they also huts like these. So beautiful. So a wooden structure, you said, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So how long did you need to build this?
3 weeks.
3 weeks. So you did it with yourself and with help of
A man who
one man.
who knows how to do it.
Okay.
And I helped him.
Amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Wow. It's like a beautiful tiny house.
Exactly.
Wow.
Home place.
Amazing. Closet. A beautiful oven.
Oh yes.
Wow.
Wooden.
And a big bed. Wow. Windows. A lot of light. Wow. Beautiful house. Wow.
So this is an instrument we hammered with the intention of peace, and every hammer stroke was to connect with this possibility. We're together with like 20 people, and and the sound of it is not loud, but it's very beautiful to feel the vibration.
Okay, let's do it. So I'm gonna lay down like this.
And I'm curious to hear from you what you.
Okay. So as this is a sacred space, you shouldn't go here without having had an introduction of a community member. And also just in general, in sacred spaces, it's good to go in with intention and with integrity and love and respect also. So that's what I did this morning, make a little prayer and step into my heart and honor this space.
I am not giving up. I've been on this journey so long to express all my truth, to live through my values in connection with higher spirits, with higher reasons, interconnected with everything. And it's a journey of healing that has not finished. All the wounds keep coming up. And I wish for me and for all of us that we never give up, never give up.
Thank you.
Oh.
One or two more, please.
I'm making a prayer here in the ring of power for all of our brothers and sisters to step into their power, for myself to step into my power, for all of these places that are going into regeneration, the Ecovillage movement, the regenerative movement, all the communities that are fighting for Pachamama, that are trying to change and rearrange the system that we are living in. Thank you to all the activists, to all the people that step into their power, and let's do it together and empower each other. So I'm praying for empowerment here in the ring of power. Aho. Thank you. Merci. Here begins the political ashram. We ask you for a peaceful frequency.
it's a special thing. It's a very geistic, philosophical and political space.
Wow. Check.
Nur zu wissen. Also in jedem Augenblick, wo wir leben, ist die Präsenz einer anderen Realität.
Majestic trees.
We are at Tamera's IGP, Institute for Global Peace, and from here, the office, from here we work for the PR team, and there's some other teams here as well, outreach, etc. And my task is related to online marketing, to getting more awareness for our online courses, that kind of stuff.
Great, thank you very much. So how many people are you here?
Yeah, good question.
Like in your everyday?
We have up to 10 people a day. The biggest team is the PR team, and then we also have some other people working from here.
Cool, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
And now we're gonna go to the next place, which is basically the ateliers. So there's an herbal space, there's a sewing space with clothes, and there is an atelier in the sense of wood and metal work space. Yeah. All right. Here once again you see a bit how most people actually live in caravans, but there are some wooden houses, and let's go. So here we are in the herbal space. It smells delicious. And yesterday I've done an interview here with Iris. She showed me a bit around. And here's a little desk, working space. And wow, it smells so good. Wow, if I could describe it, actually it does smell like fruity, grapey, this peach kind of smell. So delicious. As I was here with Iris, I can show you a bit more in depth. So here's basically the space where they dry the herbs. You can see it has also a specific moisture and temperature inside, because all of this is a straw bale house. It's one of their most ecologically built houses, and that's it. This seems to be closed, but it's basically the sewing place where you can make clothes and probably also give your old ones away. So, hello. So here we're in the artwork space. Place to create art. Okay. What's her name again? Kokila. I just met Kokila. She was here for the last 9 weeks in the community service in the garden. And we're gonna check out the garden now. Right?
Yes. Hey.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I was working here the last 9 weeks, and what to say? So Tamera is doing like I think 30% or less than 30%. They grow their own veggie, and the rest they get like from farmers from the region. And yeah, do you have questions?
What did you do during the time here?
So basically,
what was the task?
yeah. So basically, what we do every time is we do some harvesting. We do Swiss chard, kale, for example. There were tomatoes just some weeks before, and like many other things. Then we do always some weeding, and oh, and we're preparing the beds for new grow.
Okay.
Like these are like the 3 main
Nice.
things.
And how do you get, how can you do this community service? Or how did you heard about it? How did you came?
Actually, I know Tamera already since like more than 10 years. I was living in Germany also in a community for 2 years, which is with Tamera like connected. So yeah, like, and I was really curious to come and feel the spirit more.
And how can others join, like as a community service?
Basically through the website. Like they have a really nice website, and there are actually all the courses, all the offers, everything that is going on. They show it nicely.
Okay.
So that's the place. And next year is the 30th anniversary. So I think there will be happening also a lot.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Kukia.
Yeah. Thank you also.
Thank you.
Welcome. So in the seed garden, it's really nice. It's a very beautiful, peaceful place, and basically mainly Lillian works here with helpers and making seeds for new plants, for new veggies and everything that she is sharing with the community. Then that's it. Yeah.
Perfect. Honestly, I do choose love, but cars here suck. As Tamera is a lot about peace work, they also have a lot of science, and here they had a ritual showing how many people were killed since the October 7th in the different countries: Gaza, Lebanon, Israel. I'm on the way with Miron. He's the grandchild of Delon and the child of Mara. You want to say hello? Kannst Hallo sagen?
Hello.
Yeah. So we are basically now on the road. We are walking through Tamera, and we're gonna have a look at the power place of Miron. Kraftplatz, ne?
Yes.
Ja, schön. Okay, let's go.
Das ist so richtig in der Wand von Kraftplätzen. Von einem Kraftplatz ist so richtig viel Kraft drin.
Wow.
Und dann noch ein kleiner Deckel, der den Mond hochzeigt. So wie eine Schießrakete.
Oh. Okay.
Laternenlicht, Laternenlicht. Dann auch noch eine Etage weiter runter.
Du da genau?
Sauerkleeblume.
Die kann man essen?
Mhm.
Wow. So it's a beautiful flower that you
Was
can
heißt
eat.
das?
Basically, you take the stängel, and it tastes pretty sour, like acidic, but in a nice way.
Was willst du machen? You wanna get a mandarine?
Yes.
Let's go! Yay! Pflück dir eine. Ja.
Leider die kleinere.
Danke. Das sind spezielle?
Ja, die sind richtig bitter.
Sauer?
Ja.
Die sind sehr sauer. They're very sour.
Ja.
Uiuiui. Oh, sauer.
Sauer.
Hui. So, how is it on the back? Wie geht's auf dem Rücken?
Gut.
Another compost toilet of the kids.
The Kraftplatz, the place of power, yeah. Going to the place of power, yeah. Of Miron, yeah, yo. So basically, it seems that all residents, which Miron definitely is, have a place of power, also called Kraftplatz. And yeah, Miron wanted to show me his place, so we're gonna go there now.
Lauf kannst du nehmen. Ah ja, hier ist es. Es ist da.
Das ist ein Kraftplatz?
Ja.
Schön.
Hier habe ich ein Feuer angezündet. Laufen.